Hi guys, this is Dormouse03 continuing Dead Space 3 Classic Mode, and this is Chapter 7. So, we're going to continue here. And this is a pretty short and simple chapter. You've just got some stuff to put together here, and it's not too bad.
Is this it?
Hey,
Not too bad at all.
here you go.
It'll do.
Shit.
The only thing that really is a threat to you in this section is there are some of those little lurkers that will come out.
I've disconnected all the lines.
And let me see, there is one of them.
Go get your equipment.
Did he actually hit me? It's so hard to get an angle on them. There, he's dead. And so sometimes he'll be behind you, and you won't know why you're getting hit, and it's usually because of him. Oh, and there's another one. Are you gonna take 1,000,000 shots there, buddy? Son of a bitch. Alright. So then, I think that's all of them. But it's quite possible that I'm gonna get, clocked in the back by one of their little projectiles. Yep. Look at that. Barely get the words out of my mouth. Come on. This puzzle right here, why? Why is the detection on it so shitty? They just want me to die from the stupid lurkers, don't they? Alright. So I don't know. Obviously there was a third one back here. There he is. And I'm gonna say piss on you, buddy. Because that's all you have to do in this section right here. Before you are safe to just head back.
We're gonna get tossed around like a midget at a circus if we try to navigate that.
There is kind of a little cache of stuff right here that I'm gonna get since I spent a load of ammo on those stupid ass little lurker Pomeranians, because they are annoying. I also saw one of those little doors, and why not? See what's in it for me. Some ammo. So, I spent 1 bullet, got 4. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. But yeah, so just be careful of those guys. I'm trying to do this kind of quickly just because Chapter 6 takes a fair amount of time, and this chapter is short, so, and not super challenging, so I want to kind of get through it. After you get that, you're going to be going back to the Roanoke to get 3 of the little flight recorders. And again, really the only things that are going to stand as obstacles for you here are a few of the little lurker Pomeranians and the mines. And for me, the mines are almost more annoying. Alright. So you're not in too much danger here of dying. The mine things, I don't know. They just, sometimes it's hard for me to tell where they are. But I'm gonna be there's one. Isn't this gonna be fun?
Buckle, I think I found one of those flight recorders.
Great. should be more.
I'm gonna be just trying to get through here as fast as
I'll
possible.
see what I can turn up.
Just run away from these guys. They might catch up to me. There's a lurker. The lurkers are a nuisance and a half. Oh, I didn't grab that very quickly, and I hear things exploding. So I always grab that one, and then I come over here and grab this one. Now you can shoot the mines, but I'm just over them. You can shoot them before they can catch you, but
All right, Ellie. I think I have enough flight recorders to reconstruct a safe route to the planet.
Great.
I guess sometimes if you go past something, they will crash into it and explode, which is nice of them. Are there any more chasing me? No.
Easy enough.
But so as you can see, if you can get through that section pretty quickly, then you don't even have to worry about them. That might not be the safest thing to do, but it kept me from having to deal with all the lurkers. It kept me from having to deal with all the mines, and I was never in any danger of running out of oxygen, even though mine is not upgraded at all, because I think it's ridiculous to really upgrade your air unless you're going to do a lot of space exploration. And there's plenty of those oxygen canisters around, really. So now we're going to go to a workbench, which is going to be through this door that I kept trying to go through back in chapter 3. Was there any stuff that I missed? Usually there's like stuff. Maybe I picked it up and just I was such on autopilot that I didn't even realize that I did. So here's a suit kiosk. And you know what? I might do something with this suit. What do we have here? We have health. I really would love to upgrade my stasis a little bit more. Yes, I'm going to upgrade the recharge time on my stasis. And again, for anybody who's just starting here in the middle, I did have a fair amount of these resources to begin with. And I'm not sure if they just give them to you at the beginning, or if they are from when I did my pure survival mode, because I did do that mode before I started this one, and so I got, you know, it notified me that I got this like cache of resources, and I don't know whether those were actually reflected in this mode, or if that's just for my regular modes. I don't know. So I'm trying to not upgrade stuff too terribly much, but I do like to put some upgrades in things, because I think it's kind of silly not to, if you're trying to do this efficiently, and make it less of a struggle for yourself. So I do have some, I don't want that, I do have some things that I can craft. So we'll see here. What do we have? A rate of fire and a damage, and 1 damage, 1 clip. So I'm gonna replace that with that. I'm gonna replace this damage with the damage plus clip. Nothing on your bottom here matters except for the reloads. So if you put anything other than a reload in these bottom areas for your plasma cutter, it's not going to do anything. So I'm going to put it into my force gun then. And the force gun, I'm not exactly certain how it works. Because it has this lower tool on it that it looks like should deal a lot of damage, but it doesn't really seem to from what I've seen. So I have a lot of health, which is good because I'm gonna need a lot of health after this next section, because something that I really don't like is when you come out of a cinematic section and it's taken all your health away. I don't know why it does that, but it leaves you in the red, and I don't know. I mean, I feel like I've done the and I went up on the wrong side again. I feel like I've done the
How do we know there's really a solution down there?
Because you told me.
flying section poorly, and I've done it pretty well. And so I don't know whether it's like if you've hit a certain number of things, it takes more of your life away, or if there's a way to prevent it from taking away your health as much.
We're worse dead than alive.
I'm not sure, but every time I've done this section, it takes all my health away by the end, and I think that that's such crap, because I mean, I didn't really have control over whether or not I lost my health, you know, and I think that that's really, it's just mean. It's mean. Dead Space, it's mean. Why would you take my health away when, you know, I didn't have really any control over how that went? It was just gone, and I was left there going, where'd my health go? And when I was playing this on pure survival mode, this right here was one of the spots where I did not have very many health packs. I was sort of low on the materials, the somatic gel, to make more health packs, and it really was not cool when I got down to chapter 8 and had no health because I'd lost it all within the cinematic. So just be aware of that. Make sure that you do have some healing items here, because as far as I know, every single time it takes your health away. Like, it's candy, and the game is a small child wanting to eat as much of it as it can.
The window's coming up. We go now or not at all.
And this flying section isn't too bad. I don't know if you can die here or fail.
Let me see what I can do.
You probably can. I probably will, now that I've said that. Because the rule of doing one of these live playthroughs is anything that can go wrong will probably go wrong. And as soon as you say, you know, it never does whatever on this section, it immediately does that. So, right here, you're just putting these tubes in, and then you're gonna get ready for some dodging and shooting, which is really strange to me. The controls on it, I mean, they are the same controls that I've had throughout the game. I invert my sticks, and so, you know, when I push down, it moves the reticle up and vice versa. But for whatever reason, when I'm trying to shoot on this flying section, sometimes I just can't do it. So we'll see how well this turns out. You do have the little boxes here to make sure that you're kind of staying within the right path and not going off course too much, and it'll like turn red and tell you you're going off course. How dare you? like right there, you're going off course. Why? Why would you go off course? So yeah, I don't know. It's there are a lot of these little mines. Although not as many as you'd kind of like to have if you're trying to do that Space Ace achievement by yourself. I hear it's a lot easier to do co-op because you can, while one of you is fixing the little cylinders, the other person can be shooting some more of these little thingies. And that should make it a whole lot easier than having to shoot every single one of them and not being able to do it. So it scripts it so that you will hit some of these things because the ship is supposed to get destroyed. And you look over at this person and you know that something horrible is about to happen, because whenever there are random characters on these games, they are very screwed. They are the red shirts of the Enterprise here, and they're just scripted for death from the outset. And there it happens. Oh, poor lady. And then you look back at this guy and you're like, you're next. Yeah. And even more so than I think the other games, this game does a really bad job of having support characters. Like, the only one that you really care about at all is Ellie. And you don't even want to care about her because the story for their relationship is so bad in this game. You actually do have to turn around and move back. And poor dude, I knew you were next. I'm so sorry. It looks like I've still got full health right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing just scripts it so that you lose all of your health, and that is just a kick in the pants. Really, really a kick in the pants. Ow. Oh, I'm doing real well. I'm doing real well. Okay. Sometimes I get really disoriented trying to fly. I do not have my pilot's license. And it's very claustrophobic in here. Like, it's hard to tell what is the ice and what's just the steam, the frost, the atmosphere. But that's pretty much it, guys. That will be the end of this chapter, and we will start up chapter 8 after a few cutscenes. And I'll have no life, and I don't know whether that's because I hit a bunch of shit there, but a lot of times I never hit any of the stuff. I just did a really poor job of it just then, and I still have no health, so I don't know. Somebody inform me if your results are different than mine. In any case, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in chapter 8.